So definite integrals with u sub. Making my boundaries easy. Oh, that's not a u sub. My bad. Okay, derivative that would just be 1. Hold on, I gotta think for a second. Bad example. Bad example. Okay. All right, so this is a cut to the chase one because the derivative of what's in here, oops, I gotta take it to a power. Let's take it to the 6 power. Okay, the derivative of this would be 3x squared, and that's the only other thing in the integrand. So I could cut to the chase. I know the integral is going to be this thing to the 7th power over 7. So we're going to have x to the 3rd minus 5 over 7, going from 0 to 1. So upper boundary first. So you have 1 cubed minus 5 to the 7th over 7 minus 0 cubed minus 5 over 7. That's to the 7th. So this is going to give me 1 minus 5 is negative 4 to the 7th over 7. And then negative 5 to the 7 over 7. Okay, so that's going to give me 10,826.3. I think, yeah. Okay, now if I do a u substitution problem where I actually have to go through with the u substitution, that's really the part that I wanted to show you. Do I want to do it this way or not? Okay. All right, so I look at what I would deem to be u, doing u substitution. Say, okay, the derivative of this is 3. So if I had a 3 in here, that would be dandy. But not only don't I have a 3, but I have an additional x. So twice as gross, right? All right, so we're going to have to do straight up u substitution. So we're going to let u equal 3x plus 4. Okay, and then that means that x, because remember I have to replace this in terms of u, this in terms of u, and this in terms of u. We're going to rewrite this without any x's. So taking this equation and solving for x, I would subtract 4 from both sides and divide both sides by 3. Okay, so I can rewrite the x. I can rewrite this as u to the 5th. The dx, I'm going to find du dx. So the derivative of u with respect to x is 3. So that tells me that dx is equal to 1/3 du. Okay. Oh, I forgot to make it a definite integral. We'll go from 0 to 1. Okay. Now I'm going to rewrite the whole integral. This is a part where but the teachers are they're sort of fussy about the way you write things. When I rewrite my integral, because I'm not going to have any x's, and these that are given in the problem are x values, I write x equals 1, x equals 0. Otherwise, it's going to look like that's what u equals. Okay, so replace your x with its definition. Replace this with a u. Replace your dx with its definition. Okay, I'm going to take out 1/9. Remember, these are being multiplied, so I'm going to take out 1/9. I never in a million years would care about that, but some people do. Okay, so we took out 1/9, and I'm going to distribute my u to the 5th. So that gives me u to the 6th minus 4 u to the 5th du. Okay, so remember, I'm not going to factor here. It's time to integrate. So I have my 1/9. Well, I'm getting rid of my integral symbol because I'm integrating. So this is u to the 7th over 7 minus 4u to the 6th over 6. No plus c. And this is going from x equals 0 to x equals 1. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and reduce here. 2 goes into here twice, it goes into here 3 times. Now I'm done integrating, I can factor. So I'm going to factor out a u to the 6th. And that leaves me with u over 7 minus 2/3. Going from x equals 0 to x equals 1. I'm going to get, my least common denominator is 21. So I have u to the 6th over 9. And then I'm going to have 3u over 21 minus 14 over 21. Going from x equals 0 to x equals 1. Now I'm going to take out 1 over 21 and multiply it by my 1/9. So 9 times 21. So this gives me u to the 6th over 189. 3u minus 14. Going from x equals 0 to x equals 1. Okay, so there's nothing more that I can do to simplify that, so now I back substitute. So I'm going to try and do this. Okay, so I'll have 3x plus 4 to the 6th over 189 times 3 times 3x plus 4 minus 14. And now I'm done with the u, so I don't have to bother writing the x thing. So 0 to 1. Okay, so 3x plus 4 to the 6th over 189. And then distribute here, so I have 9x. And then this is going to give me plus 12 minus 14. So that's going to be minus 2. I'm just trying to save some board space. I hope I'm not confusing you too much. Okay. Alright, so now we've integrated. We did our u sub, we integrated. And all I need to do now is evaluate it at those upper and lower boundaries. So it's going to be, put a 1 in for the x's. So 3 times 1 plus 4 to the 6th over 189 times 9 times 1 minus 2 minus 3 times 0 plus 4 to the 6th power over 189 times 9 times 0 minus 2. Okay, so that's nifty. All right, so that's 7 to the 6th divided by 189. 9 minus 2 times 7. Okay, so this is 4,357.4. Let's just round to the 10th. Okay, so that's 0 plus 4. So 4 to the 6th divided by 189 times negative 2. So I'm going to have minus a minus 43.3. So that's going to be a plus. So 4357.4 plus 43.3. So that gives me this number. Okay, so nothing really changes a whole lot with definite integration, but I did want to show you that sometimes, during U substitution, some teachers, when you take Calc 2, if you're in Scientific Calc and you need to do that, just be mindful that some teachers might be fussy, but it doesn't make the problem any different. This is more writing. Okay, so definite integrals are pretty simple. Here's the plan. I'm going to make a multiple choice test because I'm trying to grade those. 100 people sent me pictures of tests, so that's great. You can't print them because, my printer thinks that the background needs ink, so I didn't even try that. There's no way. So that's going rather slowly. So I'm going to have to make multiple choice tests for the remainder of the term. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We have to do vertical motion. Okay, we'll do some vertical motion problems and some definite integrals like this. Okay, just a couple of problems. And then that's going to be it for business calc. Okay, just need to get me those by the end of the term. And I hope everybody, I don't know if you read all your emails that you get from the college, and hopefully you understand how this works. I'm not entirely sure, but I think once I issue a grade to you, if you're not happy with it, you can opt to take the class as a pass-fail. Here's the pluses and minuses of that. If you have a good grade, like say you're normally a B student and you have a B in my class, take the B. It's not going to hurt your cumulative grade average, okay? If you're normally a B student and you get a C in my class, opt for pass-fail. You'll still pass. C is a passing grade. It will have no effect on your GPA. And you'll still get the 4 credits towards graduation. You still will have met whatever math requirement that you had. Okay, so if that works for you, that's great. Okay? So, that's generous, I think, of the school to do that. It's also probably covering their tails a little bit so people don't say, screw it, I want my money back. I don't know. I'm not in the loop. I'm not in any loop. I'm stuck here with my husband. He's on my nerves so bad. Every breath he takes is on my nerves. Anyway, I'm sure I'm not on his nerves at all. Okay, so Scientific Calc students, there's going to be one additional video after this one. Okay, and I'm just going to do some definite integration with trig. So, that's coming next. Love you guys very much.